So to be honest, I hadn't really planned out what the purpose of this video was at all, because it's mainly just came up out of nowhere. Like, I kind of just finished doing the work and now I have to make this video for you, because it's kind of something I just do as part of habit at the end of the day, even though I already have actually made a video today. But the thing is, I didn't make one yesterday, so it's sort of making up for it, but it's not actually going to be this like concurrent thing. Like, every time I miss a day in videos, I'm not going to make up for the next day. It's just going to be something like I'm doing for today just because I kind of wanted to. But anyway, this video is going to be about focusing your attention on high priority activities. So I've sort of made a video like this before. You might be able to check it out on the channel, but this is going to be just more going into more detail about it, about just picking those particular activities that you want to do. So when you read The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey, there's this kind of chapter where you can read about one of the private principles. It's private victory. So in the book, you basically go from dependent to independent to interdependent, which is the highest form of the three. So you have dependence, where you don't have any of the principles, and then you go on then to achieve private victory, which is the first three principles, and that's private victory, that's independence, and then you go on to master the next three principles, that's public victory, and then this the seventh principle is just regurgitating the process, so you're able to go through the cycles again and again. Anyway, that's the brief rundown of it. Now the one I'm going to be talking about in this video is going to be principle 2, begin with the end in mind. So first of all, you need to map out what you actually want your life to look like. So now I'm no expert on this, but from when I was in first year, I would kind of map out exactly where I wanted to be academically and what kind of circumstances I'd want, like the awards I'd be winning, exactly how I'd want that, and what I'd be working to achieve. And even in my last year of school, I wanted to be that person who kind of convinces the minister to do something, and I sent the minister an email and that thing was actually done. Now I don't know if mine was the cause of that. There could have been other emails more convincing than mine, but at that time I still feel like my goal was achieved, and that was because a full year earlier on I had came up with the idea beforehand, and it was the same when I was in first year. I came up with the idea beforehand, mapped it out, then my brain automatically just started doing the actions that brought me towards that goal. And people talk about how you need to map out the actions that you need. I don't think you need too much of a plan of action, because you kind of know already what you're going to be doing, so just be doing those things, and it's kind of just common sense what you're going to be doing. If you want to run a business, then start making calls. Now maybe you don't know that, I genuinely didn't know that a couple of months ago, but eventually, if you spend enough time consuming content on YouTube, the glorious algorithm is going to show you the right place to go to, and you're going to find that place. And that's how I found the people that I follow on YouTube. I've had kind of 3 sort of pseudo mentors on YouTube up to this point. They don't know I exist, but I just follow them pretty much religiously on their advice. The first was Hamza, second was Chris from First Man, third was Charlie Morgan. He's the one I'm currently just taking all the information from. When I'm just working all day, I just listen to his videos in the background, and then the information just kind of seeps into my head, and I'm kind of just stealing all of his hard-earned information that he's willingly sharing. And it's not like a bad thing, but it's just funny to put it that way. And I've also taken up some of the mannerisms of these characters as well, and I'm kind of just trying to collect their best aspects and put them onto myself. Of course, I know I'm not going to reach the level that they're at anytime soon, but it's a good place to start, because I myself can't actually achieve things that they have, I need to transform into something else. I need to become even better, collect aspects with, and pay for those aspects with blood, and that's what I'm doing. So I haven't actually achieved many results yet, but I know if I keep doing what I'm doing, I am going to achieve results, because there is again that delay lag, and if you stick with the process for a bit, you are going to get the results you got from a couple of weeks ago, and that's kind of just what I'm banking on. By the end of this month, I'm going to actually get people on board with the process, and they're actually going to want to go through with it, and hopefully then I can make money. Now I'm saying hopefully, I don't mean to be overly optimistic or put emotional leverage into external events that you can't control, but I am trying to put as much cause into the effect as possible, and then the effect will hopefully, as I hope, come out, because now at my stage I haven't actually I haven't gotten much of an output yet, but that's only natural. But when I do get an output, it'll pretty much be time for rejoicing, not time for celebrating though, because not going to be finishing yet. I'll only be at the beginning, but it will fire this feedback loop, which is just going to put cause into itself. And while I've been pushing this boulder up the hill, the boulder will finally be on top, and then it can start sliding down again. It'll be great. Anyway, I think that's it for this video. I don't really have much to talk about since I've already recorded, so yeah.